Hi guys, my name is Nina and I'm one of the many library associates here at the University of Warwick, and today I'm here to give you some of my study hacks, tips for using the library, and general pointers. So let's jump into it, and I hope you guys will find this video useful. So my first tip might sound really obvious, but a lot of people don't do it, and that's to ask for help when you need it. It's okay to be confused or lost, and there will always be someone around to help you out, whether that's a library associate or the librarians themselves. Personally, I struggle to study within my dorm room, but I can also get very bored if I'm going to the same cafe, which is why I feel changing up your work environment is such an important tip. Finding a place where your brain can get into study mode, whether that's the library, root study block, the Oculus, or some of the various other study spaces on campus, is a great habit to start forming. That way your brain doesn't feel like it's about to explode. So you know those times when you're confused in class about a definition, concept, theme, etc.? Something I found super helpful was meeting up with a group of people for a study session and conducting the deduction-based definition help method. That's just my name for it, bit complicated, but it works for me. It's basically where you take what it is you're confused about and everyone writes down their answer. Then once everyone shares their answers, you find what the common agreements are and build a definition from the agreements and research wherever the gray area in the understanding may be. Now, when it comes to choosing essay questions, we naturally tend to choose the question that we have the most knowledge on at that moment in time. It seems like the easy option, but not when you realize you've run out of things to say and that word count is still not filled. My advice is to look at your syllabus beforehand and figure out which concepts, texts, themes, or research you are most interested in. That way you can focus your analysis and exploration on something you actually enjoy. Consider this a study wiser, not harder study method. So you may or may not have heard of the inclusion of critical thinking within your university coursework, and often people don't really know what it is, and I can't blame them because it's not something you tend to be taught. To break it down into terms that made sense for me at least, critical thinking is your thoughts, opinions, and how you argue, discuss, and engage yourself with your own explorations. I like to call it think outside the box, then dig. I like this topic, let's research some more. Here's what I think about this topic and its surrounding research. Now let me give you some interesting observations and analysis so that we can create a discussion. It's putting yourself in the chair of the researcher and going beyond what you've been taught and presenting your own conversation that provokes thought. Now, nothing is more awkward than when a teacher asks a question in your seminar and no one replies because everyone is so used to the high school fear of being perceived as a tryhard. Now, in no way am I saying you always need to talk or ask questions. What I'm saying is that you should try to engage with your classes, especially when you have questions or want to see if your analysis is on the right path for the level of understanding you'll need for your exams and coursework. I remember when I was coming to university, I wasn't sure whether to make digital or handwritten notes. I personally found that with content-heavy subjects, such as English in my case, digital notes worked best for me, whereas with more practical subjects, such as creative writing, handwritten was best. It honestly depends on you, judge it by your classes, and here are a few of my pros and cons when it comes to handwritten versus digital. My final tip is to take advantage of the library's resources, no matter what subject you do. Other than the fact that they obviously have loads of secondary research, the library in the last year has started introducing online courses for those who want to do some extra learning. They also have citing references for the majority of departments here at Warwick that can be digitally accessed. And on the note of digital access, all your reading lists can be found through Tales Aspire, and you can use the library search page to find books and particular research. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you want more tips or information about the library, check out our Warwick Library on Instagram or visit our webpage. Good luck to everyone, and I hope this video may help you on your journey here at Warwick.